Hey everyone, this is going to be an interesting unboxing and first impressions video because these are going to be some new QiYi magnetic budget puzzles. We have the Pyraminx 2x2 through 5x5, and I don't really know much about these other than they will be released April 25th, so they'll be on SpeedCubeShop.com probably late April, and they look really promising, so let's go ahead and get right into them. Okay, so diving right in, I'm gonna start off by looking at the Pyraminx first, then we'll move right along. So, my goal here is just kind of run through these puzzles, tell you what my first impressions are, and give you a little bit of kind of feedback. So, overall, my first thing I'm noticing is that the plastic is, I don't wanna say it's frosted, but it doesn't really have a glossy nor a matte finish. I would almost chalk it up to be like a semi-gloss where it kind of has like a sheen almost. It feels somewhat slippery, maybe not the best for grip, but I do feel that that could be something that is subjective because I initially was not the biggest fan of frosted plastic, but I eventually came around. So overall, I don't know what the exact price point will be yet, but I mean, assuming this is gonna be around the $10 range, I see nothing wrong with this. The overall feel is nice. Magnetic strength, I think, is what you would want for a Pyraminx. It's nice and strong, but not overly strong. The tips are very easy to move. They don't have a lot of kind of like a click in place when you turn. That's a lot more subtle, which that would maybe be my one personal preference I would like to see is a more snappy outer tip, but that again is just me. So, I mean, overall, I'm by no means a Pyraminx expert, but I mean, it's, you know, it's a fun puzzle that I like. I mean, frankly, the X-Men Bell has been my favorite, and this just feels like a slightly watered down X-Men Bell. So, one thing I want to touch on too with all of these is the packaging is very similar. Actually, I'm gonna say it's identical to the QiYi, which is really nice. I like this, the way QiYi is going with these kind of flippable open boxes. It makes transportation easy, keeps them safe, and it looks nice. So definitely good job on that, QiYi. On to the 2x2, another event that I am by no means a master at. So, same kind of packaging. Let's go ahead. Okay, so we have the same sort of plastic, which I'm gonna presume is going to be consistent throughout this entire series because they look like they are all going to be a new series of budget cubes. Colors are vibrant. It looks like it's the same, you know, QiYi shades that we've all grown to love. Wow. I really like this. It has a very low tone. I really like that hollow sound. I really like this. Again, without knowing the price, I think that this is a really solid option. I like the fact that it's lightweight. It just feels effortless. Corner cutting is really nice. I mean, I'm going literally to like 45 and no problem. Even past 45, so I'm really impressed with this. Let's see, I'll do a little test solve. I haven't done a 2x2 solve in a while.
2 hours later.
I mean, I'm no 2x2 expert. I think I've made clear by now, but I really enjoy this. It feels really solid. I think lots of people are gonna like this. Oh, 3x3 is actually wrapped. Okay, so I also forgot to mention that this will be coming in black and stickerless, along with the 2x2, and I think the Pyraminx, yep, too. So these are all gonna be in black and stickerless plastic, which is good to know. I'm really have high expectations for this 3x3. I'm expecting something similar to the Wu-Wei, but if this 3x3 has even a similar feel to 2x2, I'm gonna really enjoy this. I don't know why. I'm getting like a very flat feel to this. It just looks very uniform. It's something that doesn't, I think, really make sense putting into words, but I just get that impression. I'm expecting this to be a really smooth turning and quiet. It has a decent weight to it. It's pretty core heavy actually. Let's see. Yeah, this is always, man, all the lubricant on the outside is kind of slippery. Let me go ahead and wipe that off really quick. Okay, so now that I've wiped this guy down a bit, should be a lot easier to move around. I love the feel of it. I love the sound. It seems a little tight out of the box right now. I'm just trying to kind of casually do some turns and scramble. I do think I'm locking up a little bit. So definitely it can easily corner cut 45, which, I mean, I almost feel like that doesn't even really need to be discussed with 3x3s at this point. If you're putting out a 3x3 that is more than a few dollars, it should be able to cut 45 degrees. So it feels good. I like this. I'll do a quick solve on this and embarrass myself. I like it. You know, this is a cube that I don't really see it replacing anybody's main, but looking at the mechanism, I think that this is something that is going to be a great stepping stone for those people who are looking to get something that is probably going to be around, again, a $10 cube. I think that this is personally more comfortable and a lot more confidence inspiring to me than something like the Yulong version 2 is. So I have a high expectation that if this cube can come right around in the price point of something like the Yulong version 2, Mr. M, that kind of category, I think we have a real winner here. If it came between this and the Wu-Wei, which is $15, I personally would take the Wu-Wei over this. So, but with that being said, assuming this is around $10 and less than the Wu-Wei, I think this is a great cube. And ultimately, it's something that, who knows, people might even prefer this to the Wu-Wei because it does have a lighter, more airy feeling to it. Four by four time. I do love 4x4. It's my favorite event. So let's see. It's looking very similar to the Wu Shui, and man, I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, but she did a really good job with these. I love the feel. It's something that is very unique, which I can appreciate. They've done a really good job of, I feel like the turning of the 2x2 is what we have in the middle layers, and the turning of the 3x3 is what we have in the outer layers. So I'm chalking this up as like a blend between both the 2x2 and the 3x3, and it's a really nice combination. It's stable, really strong inner magnets, moderate outers. It's stable. I wish I had pricing information on these, but I like this. This is something that, I mean, it's crazy to me too, because the fact that I've been cubing for so long, I could easily main this. I can main any of these, and I think that anybody watching could as well. But it just is insane that this is now considered lower end SpeedCube, when this same cube a few years ago would have been like the best of the best. So I'm really happy. I do find the inner layers being so strong compared to the outers. I personally prefer a little bit more of a balance in magnetic strength, but it just takes a little bit getting used to. This is really solid though. Yeah, I like this. Really good job on that, Qi. Last but not least, I'm almost disappointed that this is going to be coming to an end because I've really enjoyed cracking these open and taking a look. I have no doubt that she will continue this into a 6x6 and a 7x7, which I'm very excited to see. So I learned my lesson from the 3x3. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this down and we'll take a look. Okay, so let's go ahead. Wow, really fast, man. Well, I would say that what this line of cubes has done so far is this 5x5 has successfully made the Wushuang irrelevant, in my opinion, and the 4x4 has made the Wuchui irrelevant at this point. The Wuchui does feel a bit more like solid, and same with the Wushuang, but for the price gap that I am expecting, I really think that these are going to be a good option. Magnetic strength is actually kind of the opposite, so we have stronger outers and weaker inners. Really strong outers, actually. It's very, I mean, you could probably see and hear that. Very strong outers, and the inners are a good strength. I would maybe say if the outers were slightly weaker, I would prefer that, but I can see why she did that because it is going to help control these insanely fast outer layers. I mean, this thing is fast, let me tell you. This is, yeah, I mean, this thing is fast. Inners are same thing. There's kind of a dry feeling. I feel like as the cubes have increased in size, the hollow feeling that I loved on the 2x2 has gone away slightly, but that is to be expected just due to the mechanisms. But this is like a very swishy, dry, and fast sort of feel. Yeah, this is really nice. Tusk corner cuttings, I feel like it's tradition almost. I'm able to go over 1 QB with ease and a little bit past it, but I think it's plenty for what you would need on a big cube. It's decently loose out of the box, so I probably am not going to be loosening this up too much, but it's nice. These are all, I think, really good. Man, I just love that 2x2. These are all solid. The Pyraminx, I wish I kind of had more of an opinion on it. I think it's good. I think that it probably, to somebody who cares a lot more about Pyraminx, would probably share the same excitement that I do about these ones over here. I will update the video description with links to these available at SpeedCubeShop, and you'll be able to find the prices there. Again, I'm really optimistic on what the future of QiYi's budget line is going to be. I think that these will be a fan favorite for a lot of you. I think some of you will even find yourselves maining them if you're looking to move up into those higher end cubes. And there's just not really a lot to dislike here. They're solid products. They're gonna be at a solid price, I expect. And I mean, that's it. You know, there's not really much more to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first look at these new unreleased QiYi magnetic puzzles. More videos to come on these. I might consider doing more in-depth reviews after I've had some time to set these guys up and work with them a bit more. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section down below. Have a great day and stay safe, everyone.